Hey, what's good, everybody? msimpmusic.com, and we back. Just wanted to put together a little video for the Synth Immaculate kit we just dropped. Got a couple of requests on the YouTube, a lot of emails. Guys were just trying to figure out, which way should you use the Synth Immaculate, and really it's just kind of up to you. So I want to break down a couple of the kits. So this right here is the Korg MS-20 Mini, and let's jump right into it. I want to show you guys how I got this sound right here, and we'll keep building on this beat. Cool. So the drum pattern that I had was already pre-made. That was already here. Shout out to hiphopdrumsamples.com. My bro Al Coda. This is where all of my kits can be found. He's got some incredible stuff on there as well too, so that's where a lot of these drums are from. Alright, so nothing special, just a little drum pattern. And then what I have here is just a combinator that I made of the Korg MS-20. So I'll walk you through the making of the Korg MS-20. So what I did, I started with an NNXT. I reset the device, open the device up, and then I went to my sounds. I'm gonna find the MSX kit, Synth Immaculate. And then you got a couple of options for the Korg MS-20 Mini. So here's the first one. So I like that sound. The cool thing about this is we sampled these at various notes, various octaves, just to give you different textures. One thing about these old instruments is that a lot of them have a lot of grit, a lot of anomalies that come with the sound. So if we open up the editor in the NXT, you can kind of see what's going on. So I'll hit play here. A lot of details coming on, with the bottom of this kit. So what I would do is just come in here, zoom just a little bit. I'm going to take the first sample section and just use that. So guys are asking me, should I chop it up? Should I use it as is? You can do whatever you want. This is just how I like to use it. Cut the sample up. Cool. So now it's in our NNXT and it's mapped across our keys. But if you hear on the high notes, you still get some of the low registry of it. So I think that's the beauty of the kit. And then for the combinator, what I did is I just dressed it up with some of my favorite rack extensions. The RA2A. Just leave that on a default setting. Then I put the RV7000. Dial back the reverb a little bit. And then there you have it. So that's how we got this sound right here. Real low, real gritty. But again, that's just one example from the MS-20. All right. So I made a copy of that and I EQ'd it a little bit differently. You guys can hear that's the same sound, but the EQ is a little bit different. I've got the synth spread combinator on there from your factory sound bank. If you go into factory sound bank, all effect patches, modulation, spreader, synth spreader. This just kind of gives it a more stereo width effect, and it spreads out some of the frequencies. And I'm gonna layer this. This is the reason why I did that. So I EQ'd, I dropped off some of the lows out of it with the high pass filter, and also some of that buzz there at the top, because I'm gonna layer it with that other kit. I'm gonna have it do the same thing that this one is doing, just add another octave on the second part of this. So I'll copy that. I'm gonna change this color so I can stay organized here. And so now these two are the exact same copy. They'll sound the exact same if I play them. But what I'll do is I'll select all. And you see I'm on note D2. I'm just gonna take that up an octave. So everything under there is gonna go to D3. I'll delete that one because I didn't select them both at the same time. I'll move this one over. So now when I solo this one, it'll be at the higher octave. Some of the frequencies are like layered out of it. I'll scoot the loop over. Now I'll layer them both. So it's all about balance here. You see I have the higher octave down just a little bit. So if I wanted it the other way around, I'd bring this one up. You could even automate that, which would be dope. But I'm just looking for a feel. So on the second part of the beat, I want to give you just a little bit of variation there. Subtle, but it's actually pretty cool. So then when I go back, I play the beat back, it'll start off with just a low one. I'm sorry, it'll start off with just a low one, and then it'll come in with a high one. So let me move the loop back. Should be good. Alright, here comes the variation. Alright, so we grabbed a new sound this time. Just something that we're going to add into. I went and grabbed the Roland SH7. It's basically what the sound is, but I'll show it to you in its entirety. I'm going to add a quick zone here. I've already chopped this one, so let me show you how it is the way you'll get it when you get the Synth Immaculate kit. SH7. So this is the actual sample that we put in. Alright, so what I did is I took this last one, cropped it, and then truncated just a little bit. Cropped again. So this is what you have. Okay. So I'll delete that zone. And this is what I'm left with. And I just want to add just a little flair on this synth here. So as we go along, I've been playing with it. That's what I'm looking for. It's dragging a little bit, which makes it pretty dope. So there you go. I've used two sounds from the Synth Immaculate. If you go back into this kit that we put together for you guys, I mean, it's got some pretty crazy stuff. You just got to get in there and get creative, which was our whole idea. It's not really trying to give you these keyboards and Reason format or wave format. We didn't have that kind of time. I think we had about 2 hours to get into the studio with all these keyboards and record. So, we just went through the keyboards and just found the best stuff that we could find. Sub Fatty, Yamaha 40M. You got Sub right here. But put them in an NXE, put them in Kong, look at the waveforms, chop it up. That's really all you need, that little piece right there. Crop it, and then you got a sample. So you guys can hear the lows on that. Like, you can't get that out of regular software. Well, you probably can, but you gotta work dang hard to get it. But these are straight out the box. So check out the Synth Immaculate by MSX Sound Design. Myself, the Pork Pot Player. That conglomerate is powered by Reason to Work. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, holla at me if you got any questions. Until then, let's keep learning.